October 13th City Council meeting at 6 p.m. Let's stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the
United States of America and to the republic
which it stands,
which
one
is
nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Crosstalk there.
All right, I see we have some additions to the agenda. The additions are on the consent calendar, C18 and C19, a resolution approving LG 214 premises permit, as well as an additional bill for approval, and as well as under commission reports, Public Works and Cemetery, F2E, in addition to memo dated October 6th, 2025 from Public Works regarding a recommendation to approve pay request number 4 and change order number 1 for Harbor Lane. Is there a motion to accept the additions to the agenda?
So moved.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
There's a second. We have to do roll call just because Sandy is on Zoom. Shar, if you want to take the roll.
Robin?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes.
Jamie?
Yes.
Sandy?
Yes.
Thank
Motion
you.
carries.
Motion has passed. All right, public forum. Any action may or may not be taken on any issues raised. If council requires more information or time for consideration, the issues will be placed on the agenda of the next regular council meeting. Speaker must state their name and address. Each speaker is given 3 minutes for the time limit. Anyone want to come up to public forum? This is our first change to public forum this go around. Seeing nobody, come on up, Marcia.
Come up and it's around the little eating area, make it big.
Marcia Seibert-Volz, 37668 Moen Beach Trail, Cross Lake. At the last meeting, I was here and the council passed the insurance carrier.
Okay.
And there was no quotes or anything. Did we get quotes?
I think this was the meeting on a prior Friday that I was not here for, and I believe that there is a follow-up meeting tomorrow.
But the council approved the carrier.
Correct. I believe there's a meeting with the carrier. I believe that we are still waiting for numbers, is my understanding, Administrator Conway, and there is a meeting tomorrow to go over those numbers.
So what happens if the other carrier is lower quote?
Well, that means we'll have to probably, after tomorrow's meeting, depending on what they figure out, we'll have to bring it back to council and see what the council's decision is.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Marcia, thank you for, may I, Mayor?
Yeah.
Thank you for your inquiry. That was a difficult meeting for me to be online because I didn't have the documents in front of me. I'm anxiously awaiting tomorrow's meeting to see, what services they're going to provide. So I will commit to this group to be fully transparent about what I learn and share it back. Thank you.
My understanding was there was kind of a rush because of the Family Medical Leave, I guess it's not Family Medical Leave Act, whatever the Minnesota one is now. But you can surely go through deed and have administrative staff do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's not like you have to have a carrier in order to report to the state. It
Right.
would be no different than para or Social Security or anything else.
You're correct.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marcia. Anybody else for public forum? Mr. Peck?
Yes, sir. I had a little problem last Thursday, and these two gentlemen and their staff did a perfect job, and I'm here today because of it.
Well, good.
The
We're glad
doctor
you're
said
here.
I was as solid as a rock and twice as dry. So, thanks to those boys and their crew, and I'm here to put it on record. Thank them.
Well, thank you, Bruce. We're very thankful for them and the team that we have. So
Not as much as I am.
exactly. They come in handy when we need them. So thank you, Bruce. Next time, don't get parched. All right. Anyone else for public forum? Seeing nobody else for public forum, we're going to go roll right into the consent calendar. The consent calendar, all items here listed are routine by the city council and will be acted on by one motion. There will be no separate discussion on these items unless a citizen or a council member so requests. Does any council member have any questions, concerns, or comments on the consent calendar?
Mr. Mayor, may I?
Yeah.
Again, back to the special council meeting last week with the benefits for the employees. I just really want to put on record that I would suspect that all of us on this up here are very interested in making sure our employees get the best benefits they deserve. And so I am committed, as well as I'm sure my colleagues, is to continue that effort. Thank you.
Is there any other questions, comments, or concerns about the consent calendar? Seeing no questions, comments, or concerns, is there a motion to approve the consent calendar?
I move to approve the consent calendar.
Bob so moves. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a second by Jamie. Any discussion on the consent calendar? Seeing no discussion on the consent calendar, clerk, please take the roll.
Bob?
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes.
Jamie?
Yes.
Sandy?
You're muted, Sandy.
Sandy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Robin?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Motion carries. Mayor's report and council members' report. D1, resolution accepting donations. We have donations from George and Maxine Riches for $5,000 for the fire department, the PAL Foundation for $1,227 for pickleball, the PAL Foundation for $550 for trees, the PAL Foundation for $549.21 for the Family Fest at the community center, the PAL Foundation for $51.49 for the library adventure bags, Robert and Julie Daughtry for $1,000 for the fire department, Cross Lakes Fire Relief Association for $440.12 for the pig roast expenses, and Cross Lake Fire Relief Association for $232.62 for the hookup of gear extractor. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Is there
For your donations.
I was just going to say that we had a big slew of donations here, and we're always grateful for those who help us continue to provide the services that we do through their contributions. Is there a motion to approve the resolutions? Or donations, I'm sorry. Bob makes the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Or is it Jamie seconds? Clerk, please take the roll.
Jackson?
Yes.
Jamie?
Yes.
Sandy?
Yes.
Robin?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Number 2, the approval of hiring a window washing cleaner and pressure washer for city buildings. I know we haven't done this in a little while. I was just talking with the clerk as well as the administrator last week, and this is just something that I believe should be done before we roll into the winter season, as we haven't done it for about 2 to 3 years. We typically just do windows, but I believe that all city buildings should have their windows done as well as a pressure wash to make them look nice and appealing. So I know this is something that sometimes falls on TJ's plate with just the finding of the window cleaner, but I just wanted to bring this to city staff's attention and the council's attention to figure out what way we want to do this. I don't know if it necessarily needs to go out for an RFP, just because it's going to be a lower dollar amount, and it's pretty timely that we get this done before things start freezing. So I just wanted to bring this and put it in Administrator Conway's hands. Take it away.
Do you have something in mind? I mean, someone in mind?
That's what I was gonna see how we wanted to handle it, and just get Lori's input on it before we have a discussion.
I think that if every building is in agreement, we can definitely locate the funds. The windows are in desperate need of cleaning, yeah.
If the council's okay with city staff taking charge of that,
Mr. Mayor,
Chip, go ahead.
we already have somebody that does our windows, so we don't need to be included in the,
Okay.
and the other thing is, one thing that would help would be spraying for bugs.
All right, so when we do the pressure washing and the cleaning, have someone also spray for bugs, right, Chip?
Well, you do the bugs in the spring, don't you?
All right.
Chip?
Yes?
Chip? Would you recommend the person that you utilize for all the
He's-
buildings?
He's in college, so he comes and does ours when he gets out of college in the spring. So
Administrator
he's at
Conway.
college right now.
Sorry, Administrator Conway. Just leave it, you guys will handle it. Char, you have something?
Can I just comment that the park and City Hall already spray for bugs?
Okay, thank you for the clarification, Clerk Nelson. Is the council okay with city staff figuring this out? Robin?
I am.
Okay. Jamie?
Yes, I'm okay.
Sandy?
Yes,
All right, Bob? Yes. All right, thank you. If we could try to please get it done by the next council meeting, that would be appreciated.
Mr. Mayor, can I be included in the spider spray? Because I found out that everybody's getting their spider spray.
Of
except
course
for
you
us.
can.
Except
Of
for
course
us.
you can. I don't want to forget about you, yes.
And Asian beetles.
And Asian beetles and everything else that get in that foyer. Is there anything else on the wish list for anybody? Any city staff? No? All right, we're going to continue on. The city administrator and city clerk's report, take it away, you two. Ms. Conway.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I have in your packet a formal request for a two-step pay increase for the police administrator that we approved during the preliminary budget process. This is just in communication. There is no action needed tonight because it is in the hands of the union right now. Okay? But since I'm up here, if you don't mind, last week we made a conditional offer to a heavy equipment sewer operator candidate. That candidate can only accept the position if we offer 40 hours of vacation up front. So I'm asking for the council to consider that, if not to go ahead and make a motion to reopen that up for new candidates to apply. Thank you.
Perfect. Do we need to, let's take this in two pieces because it sounds like you want a formal adoption, so to say, of that two-step pay increase. I would like to formally request.
No, I don't want a motion because the union is
Already
now.
accepted it. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because it asked
Thank
for a request. Council, and this was in your guys' Friday meeting that I was not involved in. I initially had wanted to just open it up for interviews and to see if that was going to be of appetite to the council. It sounds like you guys went a different direction, which is totally fine. Upon Lori's conversations with said applicant, it sounds like he wants to come, but there's some caveats.
Yes.
Is that something we want to entertain as those caveats or propose a counteroffer, or do we just want to open it back up to interviews? I know this is a timely position and we need to try to get it filled as quick as possible, but I just wanted to open it up for conversation.
Is the only hang-up,
Lori well,
Go ahead, Bob.
is the only hang-up the 40 hours of vacation time?
That's what I narrowed it down to with him, yes.
What did we give our last employee that came in here to get him in the door?
3 days advance.
3 days advance? Would the council?
Do you think he-
Go ahead, Sandy.
Lori, do you think he'd be willing to negotiate on that?
I tried.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
You know, I think just to stay consistent, so we're fair to our current employees as well as past employees that we hire, is we offer the same thing as the 3 days in advance, as their jobs are pretty comparable to one another. I don't think we need to go 40 hours. And if he doesn't take it, I think we could open up to interviews. But that's my opinion. If anyone else wants to hop in, go ahead, Robin.
Have we ever advanced any other employee coming in the 40 hours? Do you remember? I know you haven't been here
Different
that long.
positions
Yep.
of different levels.
Okay. At this level?
The 3-day
Has been
and
the max.
Shar, do you know of any prior? And since I've been here, just the one,
Okay, thank you.
yeah.
Any other thoughts?
Well, I hate to bicker over 40 hours, but on the other hand, I don't want to set a precedent going forward.
I agree.
I don't either. I want to be fair to our other employees.
It sounds like if he doesn't take the 3 days in advance, then we're going to open it up to interviews.
Okay.
And if we could, do you think, since you guys have been in conversation for about a week and a half, wrap it up tomorrow, or should we give 2 days?
I'll wrap it up this evening.
Okay, sounds good. We want to start, if he doesn't take it, advertising for that position tomorrow morning?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Ms.
Should we
Conley.
counter
I would say,
with-
go
We
ahead.
counter with the 3 days?
No, I'm at 3 days.
He can say no.
Right.
Right. And I
I
tried
would
to make
say-
that offer.
Well, she's going to
This
try to
morning,
make the
so.
3-day offer, and if he doesn't take it, we'll just post for the position tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Would you like that in a formal motion, or would you like that? Or is that
I
okay?
think I would like a formal
Okay.
motion for the 3 days because it's outside of the original motion made last Friday.
All right. Robin, I saw you cue your mic.
I'll make a motion that we counteroffer to advance 3 days of vacation.
Perfect.
I'll second that.
There's a motion, there's a second. Any further discussion? Seeing no further.
Oh,
Go ahead, Sandy, hop in.
should we add to the motion that if he doesn't accept it, that we'll open it up for other interviews?
We can amend that. Robin, will you amend?
Yep, I'll accept that amendment. Thank
Bob?
you, Sandy.
All right, motion is amended, it's accepted. All right, clerk, please take the roll.
Jamie? Yes. Sandy?
Yes.
Robin?
Yes.
Bob? Yes. Jackson?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Conway. All right. Shar, do you have any? Or Clerk Nelson, do you have anything? Commission reports. We'll move right into that. TJ, Parks and Recreation Library.
Good evening, Mayor, Council. I just have 4 updates for you tonight. First one is regarding the CASA 3 trail update. I am meeting with Whitseth and the county on Wednesday to review draft designs created by Whitseth. The county will assist Whitseth on how to deal with utilities, trees, signs, etc. that are in the potential area for the trail. Second update here is the Brainerd Lakes Area Vulnerable Users Plan, which is the SS4A funding we've talked about before. We held an informational meeting on September 29th, invited all co-applicants. The only ones who showed up were Nisswa and Ideal Corners. It is my goal to hopefully get some more participation before we finalize our RFP for professional services. So a little bit more homework to do there. Third one here is the trail feasibility plan. We just got notice from Phil that on October 21st we will be meeting, and it will be with our project steering committee team. So more to come on that. I don't know if you want to add anything, Phil. It's okay. And then the last one here, we held an event on September 13th, which was our Family Fest. It was our first annual event of this kind. We welcomed approximately 200 people to the park, which was a great success, I would think, for a first event. Kudos to Jamie. She helped coordinate the whole event, and it was her first big one of her career. So kudos to her on a successful event there. The kids enjoyed bounce houses, face painting, Wonder Truck on Wheels activities, the Babinski Foundation, and actually families adopted 2 dogs and a cat from that actual event, so that was cool. Games with prizes and complimentary food provided by the PAL Foundation. So,
You guys are just rocking it out down there.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen the community center that alive, so thank you,
We're
TJ,
busy.
to you and your team, as well as continuing our trail efforts. So
appreciate it.
looking forward to see Wednesday's plans.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. All right, Pat, Public Works, your time to shine.
Thank you, Mayor and council people. First thing is the assessment for parcel 14090501 Old Log Landing. They had stopped in, the assessments that were questioned on this parcel was a secondary. Phil Martin checked it out and agreed that it was missed this year and it should be changed to a secondary. Need to have you guys make a motion on that.
Awesome. Phil, do you need to speak on that, or does the council need to hear anything from Phil at all? Please do. Thank you.
I just want to state the procedure. So you had the improvement, you had the public hearing as part of the 429 process. Anyone that objects to the assessment has to put in writing ahead of time. So this individual did not. I'm not telling you to change your direction. I'm just telling you that your options are, you could say, too bad, too late. You didn't do it in objection, right, in advance. The second part is this is exactly true. This is a secondary assessment. It doesn't touch Blacksmith Circle or whatever. It is back. They have a private easement to get onto their property. So by our policy, we would call that a secondary assessment, 50% of what direct assessment would be. So this would be remedying it. I'm just telling you if
So it sounds like it
Technically,
was,
you don't
a-
have to do anything.
sounds like it was an honest mistake by both parties, so I do feel like this would remedy the situation, as you said. Is there any other conversation or comments from council? Seeing none, does someone want to make a motion to make the change?
I move to adjust the assessment for that parcel.
There's a motion to adjust the parcel. Is there a second?
I'll second
Seeing there's a motion and a second, any further discussion? Shar, please take the roll.
Sandy,
Yes,
Robin,
Yes.
Bob,
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes.
Jamie.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Go
All
ahead,
right.
Pat.
Next one is, we're looking at replacing all the water meters that we use for our sewer charge. A lot of them are failing right now. They're 20 years old, they're older. So we'd like to go with new ones that automatically read, send all the information down to the city.
Man,
A lot of nice things for their billing and that we can do with it. Price tag is $67,605. Me and Lori sat down this morning, found the money, so we do have the money for it in
Okay.
one of my accounts.
perfect.
So it's, hopefully you guys would like this, because it'd make, the billing end for the girls are gonna be really nice.
Right.
It would
And
be
then I don't
really
have to
nice
drive around and
know
actually meter.
how-
I was just gonna say, do you not have to drive around anymore
I
and
wouldn't
meter?
have to do that anymore. It's all done
Pat.
to have
wirelessly.
accurate readings. Really,
that one more time?
it would be nice to have accurate readings.
Well,
and
I
know
would like
that they're
accurate
accurate.
readings for billing for the city, for sure. So I think this is vitally important. You know, we don't need to be not having accurate bills.
Otherwise, we're looking at all the meters that have failed, we have to buy new ones and start replacing them.
I hear you. Well, it sounds like you guys found the money somewhere, so that's great. Is there any comments or concerns from any council members?
I'd just like to confirm it's 2025 money, and where is it coming from?
Thank you. It is 2025 money, and the money is coming from the enterprise fund, the sewer fund, under the fixed assets that was already allocated in the budget.
Is that just a fund, coming out of the fund balance for that, or where's that coming from?
Out of fixed
Okay,
assets.
okay. Is there any other comments or concerns from council members? Seeing none, is there a motion for approval?
I move to accept the bid from Metron for $67,605.
There's a motion to accept the bid for $67,605 from Metron. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Seeing there's a second by Jamie, any further discussion? Clerk, please take the roll.
Robin? Yes. Bob?
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes.
Jamie?
Yes.
Sandy?
yes,
There you go, Pat.
Perfect, thank you. Next one is, we brought up at Public Works about putting water meters in all the VRBOs that are connected to our sewer right now, since they are considered a business. Do we want to implement that?
what would the cost be, Pat?
That was all part of the bid for
The
67,000 was already calculated in there for these.
But I mean, would the VRB owners have to pay for that?
Usually that's covered, isn't it, when their connection fees, Shar?
Say,
We could include the cost of the meter in that 750 each year, but they would have to pay for the cost for someone to install it.
Install, yeah, that'd be their cost, the install cost. Because they never had a meter before. All the rest of them, we're gonna replace ourselves, because it's just
okay, I see what you're
bolt on and
saying.
out, but these do not have a meter on them at all, so.
Do you know about what the install cost would be?
I do not, every job would be different, so. Was there 12 of them, Shar? Not too many.
These are just for the ones that are connected to city sewer.
Correct, the ones that are currently connected.
Not trying to sound stupid here whatsoever. I get it, they're a business. But what's Moonlight Bay versus a short-term rental that pays the sewer fee every month versus a short-term rental paying for a, what? Where's the justification here?
Just that on the bigger VRBOs, they're gonna have a higher water usage, so then their bill's gonna go up accordingly for that.
What are some other council members' thoughts?
I guess I'd like to know a number before we tell,
I'd like to hear number 2, personally. Robin?
I actually am for this because that's one of the reason why I said yes to the 67,605, because the count is already in here. I was privy to that information because I asked earlier. And it is a business. So the other question I would have, though, is if the VRBO is no longer in existence and they go back to a regular home, do we have, who removes it? And
Just
how
leave
do
it in.
Leave it
just
in and
say-
they
yeah,
get
just
the
leave it in for
residential?
now.
Okay.
So does, not saying we're putting Moonlight Bay on a pedestal here, but so is Moonlight Bay gonna get one of these fancy dancy meters? Or
Yes.
they already
Yeah,
pay?
they're
They
already paying their
They're already
charge
paying the,
every month.
okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
I didn't know if it was also an added charge or not. Jamie?
I support it, but I think it should be something that should be done in 2026. I mean, they were never notified of this, and I don't know that tacking on another bill for them right now would be prudent at the end of the year, but
Right.
certainly at the first of the year, when they have to renew their license, we add this as part of the language.
And Jamie,
I agree,
I
Jamie.
agree with that, and maybe we could put it out in our renewal letter and then put it
Yeah.
out on our webpage, giving everybody the opportunity to absorb that.
Yep,
Because we're going to have other changes.
Correct.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Sandy, what are your thoughts?
I agree with Jamie.
Okay, I agree with Jamie as well. I kinda wanna hold off until we get a number of what the install would be before we vote on it, but that's just me. I mean, I think we're fine ordering them and getting them here and starting the process of changing out some of these other meters, but let's just hold off on the short-term rentals until we get an accurate number into 2026, once we
Okay.
get it into the renewal letter.
That's perfect, that makes
So-
perfect sense.
And it's a lot of weight off you guys trying to get it done here before it gets cold.
Yep.
So I think we're all okay waiting till next year. Is there a motion to table this until 2026?
I make a motion, we table this until 2026 for the VRBO sewer connections.
Do we want to do that, or do you want to?
You want to table
have
it until
so-
November. So that we can be ready to
I
do
just
it.
decided to, I guess, say table till 2026 until we get the number and we can start it next year. Or do you think we can get them installed this year? Go ahead, Ms. Conway.
If I may, in November, we will have an STR ordinance update prepared, and at that time, it would be good to address it.
Okay,
Would that work?
With effective date of 2026.
Yes.
so however you want to amend that,
Amend
Jamie.
my motion for November.
again, we need a number to send out to these.
That's what I imagine that number
We should
will
be
come
able to
up
bring
between
you a
now-
number at the next meeting in
Correct.
November.
Correct. Okay, there's a motion to table this till November's meeting. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, there's a motion by Jamie, a second by Bob. Any further discussion? Seeing no further discussion, clerk, please take the roll.
Bob?
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes.
Jamie?
Yes.
Sandy?
Yes,
Robin?
Yes.
Thank you. Go ahead, Pat.
All right, next one is HJC Properties invoice. That was down there at Barstock. Because we had originally dug to the north, east corner of their property, or northwest corner of the property, sorry, and there was no sewer connection there. HJC Properties took it upon himself to hire a camera crew to come in, and they couldn't get a camera to find where sewer connections were. The following day, we had Nelson's come in and do it for us. They had the right equipment to get the job done. So it's up to you guys if you want to pay the bill or how you want to handle that
If they
one.
would have waited a day, it would have been free,
You're right.
and it wasn't a crisis.
No,
So that clearly shows where I'm at. If anyone else wants to chirp in, chirp in. Because we're affiliated with this group, and I think we pay for it through our fees of belonging to this organization. Correct, Pat?
yeah.
And they come up and they do the camera for free the next day. So,
Well, this one, we actually hired Nelson's. I'm
Okay.
sorry. We hired Nelson's because the other crew couldn't come up here right away for free.
okay. Regardless, if they would have waited a day.
Yeah, either way, we would have paid for it if they would have waited till 11 o'clock the next day, because that's when they showed up.
So. Any council member want to make a comment or hop in?
I'm struggling with this, and I happened to be there that day when we looked at that plan, and the plan, I mean, when we tell somebody it's here, and it's not here or here, and my understanding is they had to loop it all the way back around, they're not even connecting to the one down Pioneer, right?
Right, we
back
went
around 'cause
basically
they're-
right north of the
They'd
building is
already
where
had
they
their
turned.
driveway patted down, so. I mean, to me, if we tell somebody something's here and they have to inconvenience themselves to do something else, or, I understand it's just a day or 2 days, but to me, this is a pretty small fee to
You have a valid
to
point.
cover something that we incorrectly told them was wrong.
You have a valid point.
I'm with Jamie. I would recommend paying it.
I agree.
Perfect. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion to go ahead and pay the $225.
I'll second that.
There's a motion, there's a second. Any further discussion?
Do we have a televised of where, if there's any connections on that pipe at all?
Yes, when we had Nelson's, it's recorded and it's got measurements. We got it all documented.
Will we
Okay,
put that into our plan,
Yep.
okay.
into our sketches?
Because we have a building getting built next year on the other side of the road, right? And we-
Right.
Okay, all right.
Perfect. Okay, clerk, take the roll, please.
Jamie,
Yes,
Sandy,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Bob,
Yes.
Jackson.
Yeah, I'll pay the bill. All right.
All right, one last one, and that's pay application for the work through September 25th of 2025 up in Harbor Lane. He had a change order one for $1,882.20 to address the contractor's claim for lost timber. He also mentioned that we had agreed with the property owners that there would be limited damage or trees taken down. The power company took down the trees, which the contractor planned to salvage, and saw the logs. The estimate would be around 18,000 or less for bid. The other part of this is, where did I put it? There's a change order number one, and that claim is by the contractor for lost timber valued to offset the clearing of the grubbing cost. As a result, the negotiations with the adjacent owners and the roadway stormway easement, and due to the decision to modify the trail alignment to avoid removing mature pines and oaks, contractor estimated the value was $1,882. We believe this is a legit claim and recommend approval of change order one. The change would increase the contract amount to $520,951.19.
Is that it, Pat?
Yes.
Okay. Phil, do you feel like you need to put anything in on that? Okay. Any council members have any questions, comments, or concerns?
so this was for lack of trees that didn't get taken down that they thought were going to get taken down?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Is there a motion to approve the change order?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
I'll move to approve the change order.
Robin made a motion to approve the change order. There was a second by Sandy. Any further discussion? Clerk, please take the roll.
Are you doing two separate motions then? Because this is a pay request as well.
I just assumed it was to do the change order as well as pay the bill.
Yeah.
Robin, are you okay with that?
I'll amend it to read the 18. Is that what you're looking for?
No. To pay the request with the change order included, it is $32,260.32. Last sentence in paragraph 3.
It's in the, you were close.
It's in the addition.
Yes, I will amend it to approve the change order to $32,260.
Sandy, do you approve the amendment?
I do.
Okay. There's a motion, there's a second. Clerk, please take the roll.
Robin? Yes. Bob?
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes.
Jamie?
Yes.
Sandy?
Yes.
Thank you. Phil?
I just want to clarify for everyone listening, The change order added $1,882.20 to the project. But we were paying the contractor for the work they did, that's the 32,000. So we didn't add 32,000
Yeah.
to the project.
Per-
And it's actually
right.
tracking
Correct.
18,000 under what was estimated, so this is a good.
We're good.
Thank you.
Thanks, Phil, for the little extra clarification. All right, Pat, thank you.
Thanks, Pat.
Jody, it's my pleasure to introduce you as our new Planning and Zoning Administrator. We're very thankful that you decided to come and apply here at the City of Cross Lake. Within the last month, you've really hit the ground running, and you're a hit with everybody so far.
All right.
So
Well, we'll
keep
see
it
if
up.
I made the
Your
right
3
choice here,
years of
so.
experience are very thankful and have really helped you hit the ground running. So thank you.
Awesome, thanks.
You're welcome. All right, Jody,
Jackson.
take it away.
All right, so the city council, adding the name, City Council of Cross Lake hereby amends the city code to include Bear Paw Trail in the master road name index.
Perfect. And this is just the first reading, right?
Yep,
All right. Thank you. On to B.
all right. That was easy.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. So Matthew Galloway proposed to subdivide parcel number 143-20679 involving 3.1 acres into 5 tracts.
Okay. I believe this is off Industrial Road, correct?
Correct, yep.
Kitty corner to Buildall. Does any council member have any questions, comments, or concerns? It came out of planning and zoning just fine. So does any council member have any questions?
I don't.
Seeing no questions from any council members, is there a motion for approval?
I make the motion to approve this.
Bob makes the motion to approve. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Jamie seconds. Since there's a motion and a second, is there any further discussion on the approval? Seeing no further discussion, clerk, please take the roll.
Jackson,
Yes.
Jamie,
Yes.
Sandy,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Bob.
Yes.
Perfect.
All right,
Motion
Matt.
adopted.
Matthew J. Galloway proposes to subdivide parcel 143-20764 involving 29.9 acres into 13 tracts.
How did this come out of planning and zoning, Jody?
Really well. They think it goes within there's a lot of subdivisions on that road, a couple of them with a lot more homes, so.
Exactly.
He did a great job,
Adjacent.
has a really good looking plat, so.
Adjacent on either side, looks professional to me. I know we've been talking about this for about a year and a half now. Does any other council member have any questions, comments, or concerns? Nope. Is there a motion for approval?
I'll make the motion to approve this.
There's a motion to approve by Robin. Is there a second?
second that.
There's a second by Bob. Any further discussion? Seeing no further discussion, clerk, please take the roll.
Jamie,
Yes.
Sandy,
Yes.
Robin,
Yes.
Bob,
Yes.
Jackson.
Yes. Perfect.
All right, that's
Motion adopted. Those will be good assets for our community. All right, public forum. Action may or may not be taken on any issue raised. If council requires more information or time for consideration, the issues will be placed on the agenda of the next regular council meeting. Speaker must state their name and address. Each speaker is given 3 minutes. Anybody want to come up for the final public forum? Marcia, come on up.
Marcia Seibert Bowles, 37668 Mome Beach Trail. I have a question about the meters that you're installing. Are we going by age, or did you calibrate those meters? It's hard for me to believe that all the
They're
meters
actually
are-
failing on us right now. We got 5 of them, I think, that haven't worked for a couple months.
Did you replace them? I mean,
We-
are you
it's-
calibrating the meters to find out if they're not
No,
working?
we're not calibrating, but we're not.
Then how do you know?
It's the head itself, that the electronic head that's on them right now is what's failing.
But have you checked the meters to see? I mean, to
We,
replace
no,
all
we don't,
of
we
them?
haven't done the
Are
flow,
you doing it
the
just
check on
because
the
of
flow
age?
meters, but we are, it's the head, the top part of the meter that's failing on us. It has
Just-
nothing to do with what's the mechanical part that spins in the water, it's the head on top is failing on us.
So
They
you,
have a life expectancy of 20 years and they're all failing on us.
all of them are? All of
No,
them are
not all of
failing?
them, but a high percentage of them are gonna be failing here shortly.
But how can we know that for sure? I'm wondering if you shouldn't have a plan for replacing meters, so many a year versus replacing all of them at once. And the sewer fund does not have money.
I
I'll
think
tell you that
moving
right now.
forward, Marcia, you bring up a good point. We could put that into capital outlay and put it into, designate funds for meter replacement. But it sounds like this was a much needed fix.
Much needed, and if we're gonna switch over to this whole new setup, we need to do them all, so we're not.
So you don't have reads now, where you just go out and read it?
There's several of them that
And
we're
download it?
averaging out what it is, because we have no reads on them.
So they're not reading?
Right.
So you know exactly which meters are not reading?
Yeah, we know exactly which ones are not reading right now.
So is it all of them?
No. It's, I think we got 5 or 6 of them right now for a fact that are out, and they're gonna slowly fail, because they're 20 years old. The original ones that got put in are failing. We have a bunch on our shelf that are no good, that never got put in.
Yeah, lots of meters last longer than 20 years, though. I just think that you should have a plan, and the ones that aren't reading.
Yeah, and we're
replace
moving to a
them.
whole new system, and they give us a 20-year warranty and all
Oh,
these
you're going
meters.
to a new read,
A new
a
everything.
new system.
A whole, everything new, and
Okay,
it's
all right.
downloaded automatically, so nobody has to drive around to read the meters or anything.
Thank you, Marcia. Thanks, Pat.
Yep.
Cindy, come on up.
Couple of things. I want to thank you for adding the public forum at the beginning of the meeting. However, I just didn't really have anything for that one. Cindy Mugato, I'm with the Cross Lake Chamber of Commerce, and I would give you my address, but honestly, I don't even know it. That has come to my attention that we don't have a 911 address in front of the chamber. The UPS guy has been on my
Fanny?
list to get one. Is
That's
that?
a $100
I was gonna say, I think that's from the
$100?
chamber, sadly. You'd have to pay for the sign, but we'll get you one.
That's fine.
Come on in, Shark can hook you up like a tow truck.
Okay, thank you. What I came here for is to invite you all to the Celebrate Cross Lake Awards ceremony on Thursday, November 6th from 5:30 to 8:30 at Whitefish Lodge and Suites. It's going to be an unforgettable evening of camaraderie, celebration, and community pride as we honor outstanding individuals, businesses, and organizations who make Cross Lake a special place. So we asked for nominations from the community, and we received 68 nominations for Citizen of the Year, Employee of the Year, Business of the Year, and Nonprofit of the Year. And I gathered my Cross Lake Chamber Volunteer Advisory Committee, who chose Dodo Frazier as the Citizen of the Year. Crystal Koski has been with Manhattan Beach Lodge and Whitefish Properties for 17 years, and she received a glowing nomination for Employee of the Year and was chosen. Bridges of Hope and the Cross Lake Common Goods Store was chosen as the Nonprofit of the Year, and Key Wellness and Aesthetics was chosen as the For-Profit Business of the Year. So we will be celebrating those businesses and people on that evening. It's $60 a ticket to attend with a delicious meal catered, served to you there. So you're all invited to attend, but you must register by Wednesday. So
I'll do
there's
that.
some urgency to it.
Come pay ya. What'd you say? I'm done. Oh, you already,
Robin has signed up.
Good for
Yes.
you.
So,
good.
thank you very much.
Are you gonna go?
I'll be in Colorado.
Are you gonna go? Oh, yeah. Sandy, are you gonna go?
There's an opportunity to purchase a table.
That's where I was getting at. I'm just thinking if there's so many of
Tables
us
for 8.
going, we could purchase a table and do it. Are you two gonna go? Well, I can be quiet.
There is an opportunity, I have 2 tables, the table is seat 8. So if you want to purchase a whole table for $650, you're welcome to do that. Comes with some mention that you are a table sponsor. Otherwise, individual tickets are $60 each.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you, Cindy. Anybody else for public forum? Public forum is now closed. New business. I think there's a few of us that have some new business items. First off, I want to make a recommendation that we send this recommendation to Public Works, that we sell our painting and striping machine. this is nothing against our Public Works Department, it's just we do not have time to do it. We're behind and we haven't done it this year. I think if we go back and continue just contracting that service out, we can depend on getting it done every year, and they're gonna have straight lines and they're not gonna be crooked. So if there's a motion that we send this back to Public Works for a recommendation, I would appreciate that. Pat?
Well, you gotta remember, is I checked this year just to hire it done, it's $1.50 a foot.
50 a
So it's
foot?
very expensive in a hurry.
Robin, what's your
I think
thoughts?
sending it back to the committee is a good idea. I'd like to see a cost-benefit analysis done on internal labor versus contract.
Because, you know, we did get all of Manhattan and most of Whitefish was striped this year
Yeah,
also.
yeah. Just my thought. It's just a thought that I've had. I mean, we need to get it done. We're behind in our shouldering as well. We have roads that are crumbling apart, and that's another thing that we need to get on top of is shouldering roads before the winter comes and pothole repair. But this is just a thought on the striping machine. We're behind. Is there anyone else that has any comments or questions?
I say send it back to Public Works Commission, let them have a conversation about it.
Exactly. I just want their input on it, and like Robin said, see where the cost benefit is. Is there a motion to send it to Public Works?
I'll make a motion to send it to Public Works.
There's a motion. There's a second by Bob. Any further discussion? Seeing no further discussion, clerk, please take the roll.
Robin?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Jackson?
Yes.
Jamie?
Yes.
Sandy?
Yes,
Perfect. Another one, there was conversation, Robin, I think you're gonna tap into this one as well, that Ms. Conway, Administrator Conway and I had last week, as well as prior to before that, of trying to develop a RFP schedule. I know that's very important to a lot of people, and it just needs to be done. I think that's gonna provide some transparency as well. So is there any comments on that? Robin, I want you to.
Yeah, thank you. I think this is a great idea. What I'd like to see is the administrator come back with a list of the large services that we look for that make sense to competitively RFP it. I think it would have been helpful on the employee benefits because we would have had all the data, apples to apples. So that's where I would like to be with that, is have the administrator bring us a list.
That's fine. With talking with Administrator Conway, there's some things we RFP for, there's some things we don't RFP for, like if it's a non-contracted service where money's not going out the door, like in instance as an insurance broker, we don't RFP for that. But we RFP for things that are physically signed contracts where money transactions are being had. So just in talk with Lori, we were gonna discuss it in the personnel, come up with a schedule, and then send it to the council. What are your thoughts on that?
Are there other contracts that other committees need to look at as well? Or is it just personnel that we think is the primary focus?
I don't think any other commission needs to look at any RFP
Okay.
processes.
Well, the personnel's going to look at like engineering, attorney,
And send it to council.
okay.
Okay.
Is there any comments or questions on that? Seeing none, is there a motion? Sandy, can you make that motion?
She's on mute.
Oh, she's on mute. I'll make the motion. I'll make the motion that we send, coming up with an RFP policy to the personnel committee to work with the city administrator and then send it back to city council.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion? Clerk, please take the roll.
Jamie?
Yes.
Sandy?
Yes,
Robin?
Yes.
Bob? Yes. Jackson?
Yes. Any other forms of new business for any other council members?
I got something for next
Jamie,
month.
for what?
Next month.
Oh, next month?
Yeah, I'll wait.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it is some
Okay.
conversation, yeah.
Robin?
So there's a lot of great information coming out about the ambulance service.
Yep.
As a council member, I feel like as I'm having people call me and ask me what's the update, other than the written updates you're giving, I would actually like to request a special council meeting to kind of have a workshop. So we as a council member team can get abreast of the progress that is being made.
The progress I have now is all that's there, is we're in communication with other communities with that fall within our PSA. Working with North, we're still in the exploratory phase of trying to establish numbers, and that's all it's at right now. That's
We
all
had,
where
we
are.
did have an update from North at the last Public Safety Commission meeting. I think you missed
Yeah,
that
I
one.
did miss
and-
that.
And they are still waiting for their final numbers to come in so they can give us an actual number.
Sure.
And that's where it's at right now.
I think it'd be really super helpful for me to understand the evolution, kind of the process that we went through and how we got to where we are today. I've got some constituents that have wondered about how we move this forward, and I just think it would be helpful for us, all of us on the bench, to have a clear understanding of what how we're
I
moving
hear
forward.
you. I agree. I personally disagree. I don't believe now is the time to do a workshop on this. We're making a lot of great headway, and on the city website, since the beginning, I have had Chip and Administrator Conway, as well as some other people, double check what we're putting out, or what I'm putting out as mayor, that it's the most accurate information, and it goes from all the way from 1984 till today, of the whole evolution of the ambulance service and how it was established, what happened in 2023. I don't believe right now is the appropriate time to do a council workshop on it, as we're still in the very beginning stages. Chip, can you
I
attest?
agree with Jackson. I think everything that we've said, that's as far as we've gotten.
And it's-
There's nothing out there.
It's
to
all
talk
out
about.
in the public.
Respectfully, I do disagree, and you guys wholeheartedly agree with this process as far as the topic is really important to people. I've had a constituent say, where did the council give the go-ahead to move forward quickly with this? And I tried to look back on minutes. So
It's all,
that's where I'm saying a workshop. It's not, we're making decisions. Just get us all on the same page so we can speak to the topic consistently. That's all I'm asking, is a potential special meeting, as a workshop, no decisions, just help us understand who's at the table. One constituent said, why are a couple cities not at the table? There's just a lot of questions that I don't think we need to take the time here at council to go through. And I get that it's not it doesn't sound like it's an official group yet, but the constituents are asking me, so that's why I'm asking these tough questions. Thanks.
I guess they're not tough questions. I hear where you're coming from. That's my stance, is I have it all out in the public. I have it all out in the open. No official stances have been made. This is simply discovery. It's all out there. I can even print it and we can put it in a booklet here. I believe now is not the right time to open this up to a special workshop for the city council to work on. We're simply in exploratory phases. Any other council member want to hop in?
I would agree with that.
Well,
And I think we're in.
Hold on, Sandy.
We're in the exploratory process. We had a good explanation at the Public Safety Commission meeting about the district that they're looking at and setting up, and they still need to get some numbers before they can make a clear explanation of what we're looking at.
And I just want to reiterate, everything is on the city website that has been pertained to anything about the ambulance service, that has been fact-checked by Chip himself, our fire chief. And as soon as you go to the City of Cross Lakes website, there's a banner at the top that says ambulance service, and it starts all the way back in 1984. So if there's any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to call, which I've had multiple emails as well, and have made a bunch of calls. Sandy, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that, perhaps further down the line when there's more concrete information, there could be a presentation at a council meeting.
Oh, correct. You're exactly
Right.
I mean, there would be no other way to do it without doing a presentation
Right.
in front of the full council. Once we get concrete numbers back and what the best avenue is to take to try to bring back ambulance service into Cross Lake. That's all we're doing right now is exploratory stage, or that's all we're in right now is an exploratory stage.
Robin, maybe now all of your constituents will just call Jackson. So,
I will do that. Thank you.
Jamie?
I mean, I'm on the front line of this, so I don't have any questions. I know I know what's going on, but I'm certainly not opposed, Robin, if you want to sit down with Lori and Chief and have a discussion and conversation.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anything else from anybody? For new business? Any last minute city staff anything from city staff? Seeing nothing, Jordan, what do you have for us on that city attorney report? Do you guys have that Loon Center contract done yet?
Good evening, Mayor, Council members. I do not know the status of that. I can check with Joe and follow up.
Ms. Conway, do you happen to know where that's at?
Yes, Joe and I were in contact last week, and everything was sent over, also with Jacob Stein and with John Mobeck. And there were just a couple blanks that needed to be filled in, and we all agreed on those amounts. And so I'm just waiting for them to be printed out and delivered here for your signature, Mayor, and mine.
Sweet, I'm very excited to get that finally signed and done. Jordan, do you have anything else for us?
No other additions, no.
Awesome, thank you. All right, is there a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
There's a motion by Jamie, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Bob. Those in favor, or Char, clerk, please take the roll.
Robin? Bob? Jackson?
Yes.
Jamie?
Yes.
Sandy? Are you still there?
Sandy, we'll take that as a yes. She's nodding her head.
Yes, I was muted again, sorry, yes.
All right, thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye.
Okay, bye.